Hi everyone, welcome to the session. My voice is audible. Send me in the chat window. Chat is enabled. Okay, fine. Okay. So I'll start the new batch AWS online session 40 days from today onwards. From as per Indian timing 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. You have to join the link. This one already I shared it in the group. And we can join the students to your friends in this WhatsApp group. Right? This is my YouTube channel. You have to subscribe it. You are getting some videos. I'll share it in the chat box. Okay. So if you want to for online recording videos, PPTs, AWS document, AWS dump, technical questions, and some other thing, you have to pay 999 rupees. That's already I had to uploaded every recorded session into the cloud. My personal cloud I have to upload it. So for this we have to use this one. This one. This one. Till now, I am not uploading any videos, just two contents are there in this one. One is what I will teach in this batch and what we are providing. Those two contents I am providing. They are the paid version. For attending the online it's a free version. Okay. Everyone has to join using this one only. I'll send this link after completion of your class. Okay. Now, I'll start today class, the basics of cloud computing. Tomorrow onwards, I'll start your actual AWS hands-on only. So the main intention is we need to practice each and every concept with hands-on only. From tomorrow onwards, today only I have to teach the basics only. That is what is cloud computing, what are the service models are there, what are the types of clouds are there. All those things today I have to explain. And then how we have to open your AWS account. Those steps I have to explain. From tomorrow onwards, each and every session with hands-on only. For that, you need to open your AWS account. Okay. Now, I'll start the session. You know, what is the cloud computing? Cloud is nothing but cloud computing, which is defined as storing and accessing of data and computing services over the internet. It does not store any data on your personal computer. Based on demand availability of the computer services, like based on your requirement, it is providing the servers, it is providing the data storage, it is providing the networking, it is providing the databases, something. So how we are defining the cloud computing is, it is nothing but for storing and accessing data and computing services over the internet. The main purpose of this cloud computing is to give access to data centers to many users, not for particular users. We can access the data centers, number of users. Users can access data from a remote servers. The best examples for the cloud is AWS, Amazon Web Services, Azure, Google Cloud. Those are the popular cloud services are there, public cloud services. Now, what are the advantages by using the cloud computing is? The cloud computing, the main advantages are, one is it is providing backup and restore the data using the cloud computing. If you want to back up your data, you can store it in the cloud environment, not your personal computer. And also it is providing data security is provided. Whatever you are storing the data on the cloud environment, it is provided the security mechanisms. If you are using in your computer, we have to store it based on your computer storage capacity, based on your hard disk capacity only you are storing the data. But in the cloud environment, we have to store it unlimited storage capacity. The cloud services can be provided, whatever the service you are using, for those service only you have to pay the amount. Whatever the service you are using, for that service only we have to pay the amount. And also the mobility is provided from one environment to another environment. For maintaining, the cost is very, very low. Those are some advantages using the cloud computing. And the accessibility is very easy using the cloud. Collaborations using the cloud computing is easy. Those are some of the advantages using the cloud computing. And that only without internet connection, you can't access your data. You can't access the cloud services. That is, the internet connection is mandatory. And also, even though the security is providing, some hackers are using to hack that one. That is a little bit of security is also improved in the cloud environment. Okay. And then the another one is here in the cloud computing, what are the deployment models are there? Cloud computing is providing 4 types of clouds are providing. One is public cloud. Second one is private cloud. Third one is hybrid cloud. And the fourth one is community cloud. There are 4 types of clouds that you can deploy according to your organization needs. As per your business requirement, you have to use the cloud deployment models. And what is public cloud? What is private cloud? What is hybrid and the community cloud? Public cloud is open to all to store and access the information by using the internet connection. Whatever the service you are using, that service is pay-per usage model. How many hours you are using? How many years you are using? Based on that only you are paying them. If you are using public cloud. If you are using the public cloud. And also in public cloud, computing resources are managed and operated by cloud service provider. The examples for public cloud is IBM, Amazon, Google, Azure. They are some of the examples for public cloud. Private cloud is also known as internal cloud or corporate cloud. It is used by organizations to build and manage their own data centers internally or by using the third party. The examples for the private cloud environment is OpenStack, Eucalyptus. They are some of the examples for the private cloud. With the help of the third party or with their own data centers, they are establishing internally in the organization or their business. Based on the location and management, National Institute of Standard and Technology divide the private cloud into the 2 parts. One is on-premise private cloud. Second one is outsourced private cloud. And the another type of the cloud is hybrid cloud, combination of these two, public and the private cloud. Hybrid cloud is partially secure. Why? Because the services which are running on both the public cloud and the private cloud. Public cloud can be accessed by anyone. That is using the public cloud. Private cloud can be accessed only the organization users. If we are using the hybrid cloud environment, it is providing both public and the private. That's why we call it as a hybrid cloud. The examples are Office 365, Google application sites, that is Gmail, Google Apps, and Google Drive. These are comes under the hybrid cloud environments. And the community cloud is nothing but the group of organizations they are forming and they are establishing the environment, cloud environment. We call it as a community cloud. For example, the healthcare community cloud. That is some organizations, they form it. That type of cloud is nothing but the community cloud. So the cloud, the 4 types of clouds are there: public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and the community cloud. Those are the difference between public, private, hybrid, and the community clouds based on some parameters. I am differentiating. Host, public cloud, who is providing? Service provider. Private cloud, enterprise or the third party. Hybrid, using third party. Community cloud, third party. Users say, for public cloud is everyone can use. They're the general public. The private cloud is only selected persons can be used. Hybrid cloud is also selected persons. Community cloud is only those organization members or the community members can be used. How we are accessing the public cloud is by using internet connection. Private cloud access by using virtual private network on the internet connection. Hybrid also. Community also by using virtual private network on the internet connection. Owner, who is providing? Public cloud is providing service provider. Here the private cloud organization is providing. Hybrid is also organization. Community cloud is community is providing. Now, what are the cloud delivery models are there? There are 3 types of delivery models are there. Delivery models are the service models. The service models are nothing but one is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. If you are using on-premise environment, you have to manage everything. You can manage the networking. You have to manage the storage. You have to manage the server. You can manage virtualization. You have to manage the operating system, middleware, runtime, and the application in on-premise environment. Everything can be managed by you. This color is indicating in the diagram you have to manage. The cloud computing is providing 3 types of services are providing. The 3 types of services are infrastructure as a service. All of you close your videos. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. If you are using infrastructure as a service, you no need to worry about the networking. You no need to worry about the storage. You no need to worry about the servers, virtualization. You'll take care of the operating system, middleware, runtime, and the application. Whoever providing the services, that person will take care of networking, storage, servers, virtualization. If we are using the service, infrastructure as a service. If you are using the platform as a service, you no need to manage networking, you no need to manage storage, you no need to manage servers, virtualization, operating system, and the middleware. You will take care of runtime and the applications. If you are using the service, software as a service, everything can be managed by the providers. You no need to worry about the storage. You no need to worry about networking, servers, virtualization, operating system, middleware, and the runtime. Those are 3 types of services are providing the cloud computing. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. In on-premise environment, everything will take care by. In the diagram, I clearly mentioned this color is indicating you have to manage. This color is indicating others are managed. Others is nothing but whoever providing the cloud services, that person is nothing but the providers. That person is providers. That person will take care. Next. In infrastructure as a service, we also know it as a hardware as a service. It's a computing infrastructure managed over the internet connection. What the main advantage by using the infrastructure as a service is, it helps the user to avoid the cost and complexity of purchasing and managing the physical server. You no need to purchase the servers. Just we have to use that server based on your business requirement. How many hours, how many years, how many months you are using, based on that only you are paying the money if you are using the infrastructure as a service. That's why it's also known it as a hardware as a service. Those are the examples for infrastructure as a service. The providers, Amazon, Rockspace, Reliance Communication, Tata Communication. Those are the examples for infrastructure as a service. Platform as a service is created for programmer to develop, test, run, and manage the application this service is used. Platform as a service. The examples are Salesforce, Google App Engine, Azure, OpenShift, Cloud Foundry. Those are the examples for infrastructure platform as a service. Next, software as a service, that is also known it as on-demand software. It is in which applications are hosted by cloud service provider. Everything can be managed by the providers only. You no need to manage. Just we have to use that application only. Oracle CRM, Salesforce, Microsoft Office 362, GoToMeeting, Zoom Meeting. Those are all the examples for the software as a service. So this diagram is clearly explained what the services you have to manage, what you have to take care, what the others will providing, what others will take care. In infrastructure as a service, networking, storage, servers, virtualization, you no need to worry about. Providers has to take care. In platform as a service, up to this mark, provider will take care. In software as a service, everything can be taken care by the providers. That is the three types of services are providing in cloud computing. Now, those are the basics of the cloud computing. Next, we go to the AWS. Our main agenda is Amazon Web Services. That is the public cloud. Amazon Web Service is a cloud computing service created by Amazon. It is nothing but it's a collection of remote computing services, web services that together make up a cloud computing platform. It is offered the services by using the internet connection, whatever the services they are providing. When it is started, this Amazon Web Services is 2006. There are huge data centers across the globe is there. 35 geographical regions are there, not 25. 35 geographical regions are there. If you want to see how many regions are there in the Amazon Web Services, just I have to copy and paste this link. You are getting how many regions are there. You'll see this one. See that? 31 launched regions are there, 99 availability zones, 450 plus points of presence are there. Yes, those many things are there. You'll see in across the globe it is covering. Here, red circle, they are upcoming soon. These are the regions are there. See that. Those are the regions are there. Those are the regions. The red color circles, they are upcoming soon. Thailand, Malaysia, this region, Canada West, they are upcoming data centers. 35 local zones are there. Right? You can see in detail also. If you want to study in detail, that is, if you want to see what are the availability regions and the upcoming regions are there in the North America, those are the regions availability which is showing here. They are upcoming one, right? In South America, those are Like that, you can study in this link, right? Now, they are providing the many services which are providing. I'll tell you one by one, right? Every day we have to discuss one services. So you are the beginners. After completion of these 40 days of hands-on training, you have to attempt the exam AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner, foundation level. This is at the foundation level. These three for associate level. AWS Certified Solution Architect, associate. AWS Certified Developer, associate level. AWS Certified System Operates Administrator. These are the associate levels. Some tools are required, that is to attempt the exam in the professional level. DevOps tools are required. Git, Maven, Jenkins, Kubernetes, Docker, those tools are all required. You have to learn. Now, after completion of your 40 days of the training, you can attempt the exam for the associate level. I'll give you in full details on the website. For that, I'll provide everyday online recording videos, those who are paid members only, and PPTs, recordings, AWS documentation, everything I have to provide. And also, in this session, I have to explore the another concept, how we have to open. From the next day onwards, I have to teach each and every concept with hands-on only. How we have to open your AWS account. For this, we have to use this link to open your AWS account. This one. Already I have my AWS account. That's why I'm not explained with the hands-on. Just I have to explain with the help of the screenshots I have to explain. Whenever you are using this portal, automatically it is open. You have to sign up for AWS. You have to enter email ID and AWS account name. While given AWS account name, your name must be unique. After that, you have to click on verify email address. Then the next step, you have to enter the OTP received on your mobile, on your email. You have to enter the OTP, whatever you received from your mobile, and then we can click on verify. We have to click on continue. That is, we have to enter the root user password, sign up for AWS, confirm root user password, and then we can click on next. Next, the another step is while creating your AWS account, we have to use the uppercase letter, lowercase letter, numbers, non-alpha numeric characters. Combination of these, you have to give the password, AWS account password. The account password must be at least 8 characters. It contains the 3 of the following things. Your password must contain uppercase letter, lowercase letter, numbers, alphanumeric. After that, your free tier AWS account, again, we have to fill all those details. And we have to enter your bank details, expiration date, year, candidate name, and CCV number. All those things we have to enter. And after completion of that, from your account, 2 rupees will be deducted. And after that, again, from your 2 rupees, it is credited to your account only. That's for verification purpose. The 2 rupees will be deducted from your account. We have to enter to your mobile OTP, then we can submit it. After 24 hours, your services will be worked out. You have to enter your mobile number, whatever you got it on the screen, that number we have to security check, we can enter it, right? Those are the steps we have to follow. For sign up the AWS, the free tier only we have to use it. You are the students for practicing purpose, you have to use the AWS basic plan only. It is providing 1 year of the free services is providing all the free services. However, some of them are paid services. I'll tell you what are the paid services, right? it is providing the basic free tier services. You'll see that those are what the services are providing in the AWS. Already I have my account. Yeah, those many services are there. It is providing, those are the services. Whatever in my account, they are recently visited services. It is showing in the account, AWS account. The same services you may not be appear while the first time if you are open your AWS account. I'm using most recently visited services, EC2 service, billing, S3, VPC, DynamoDB, Lambda service, RDS, Elastic Beanstalk support, and a simple notification service. Those services I have recently visited. Those many services are providing. Those many services are providing. That's why the AWS is a #1 cloud platform throughout the worldwide. The second position is in Azure. The third one is Google. So in any one cloud platform you are familiar, then you apply the jobs for the cloud administrator level also. Already I told in the PPT also. You may apply your jobs for the developer side. You may apply your jobs for the solution architecture. You may apply your jobs for the system administrator level. If you are familiar in that associate level for your job, some tools we have to learn it, DevOps tools, then we can apply for the professional level also, DevOps engineer. At the fresher, you may apply for the administrator level or the developer level or the solution architecture level only. You may attempt the exam for the first time. You can attempt the exam for the cloud practitioner or the associate level only. I am providing these 40 days of the training with hands-on associate level. Means it has to cover all the basics, foundation level course also, right? Anyone have any queries? I'm using this app, class plus / DI5. If you want to doubt, you have to see this one also. I have some free videos I am providing in this app, in this course also. Just 2-3 videos I am providing. These 2 videos will be open. You can check it. But actual course is this one. I have covered all the concepts. This what I had to cover. I had to cover in this course. I covered those services. That is today I had to discuss the basics of the cloud computing, and I am explaining the steps for how to create the AWS account. Free tier. You will see what are the free tier limitations. From next day onwards, I had to explore with hands-on compute service. Those services I had to explain. How we had to launch the Windows server, Linux server, how we are transfer the files from your local system to launched servers. It may be Windows server or the Linux server. Whatever the servers you are launching, how you make as a web server. And then with the Bootstrap script, how we are make as your servers as a web server. And how we are creating the placements group, how we had to balance the load in your servers. For that, the elastic load balancers we are discussed, application load balancer, network load balancers. And then the important feature also I had to explain, the auto scaling feature. That is whenever the festival season is there, automatically the servers, many users are using, then the servers utilization CPU is very more. So that one more server is added. How we are adding the auto scaling feature. After the festival season is over, then the CPU burden will be reduced, so that it is reducing the number of servers. How we have to done that is with hands-on. We are discussing auto scaling concept, status check, and also we discuss how we have to scale up and scale down features, how we take the snapshots, how we are create the EC2 instance alarms, AWS command line interface, Elastic Beanstalk, AWS Lambda service. All those services we discuss under the compute service. We have discussed the familiar services, popularly used service we are using, right? And then we also discuss under the storage service, Elastic Block Store, how we are attach and detach the volumes, Elastic File System, in the storage, how we are creating the bucket, how we are apply the versioning feature, static web hosting, S3 replication, transfer acceleration. Those are the many features that are there under the storage service. I'll tell you one by one with hands-on. Next, identity and access management. So we are creating in your AWS account, root user you are creating, root user and the password. Every day we are practicing with your root user, username and the password you are entered. That is your mail ID and the password you are entered, and we are practicing the services. In the next upcoming session, how we have to create the identity and access management users. Suppose in the organization, the 100 employees are there. The 100 employees, the owner cannot provide with their individually the root accounts. They are not providing. They provide the IAM users are providing. For example, the 10 teams are working in the compute service. For those 10 teams, for those 10 members, for the first team, it is accessible for the compute service only. Next 10 members, they are working under the bucket creation. For that, it is providing the full service, the bucket service is providing. How we are doing that with hands-on, I have to explain in identity and access management. And also I had to explain how we had to create IAM users, what are the roles we had to create, IAM password policies, how we had to apply multi-factor authentication. That is one more layer of security we are providing with the multi-factor authentication in the identity and access management. And Amazon Virtual Private Cloud. With your virtual private cloud, how we are launch your servers, how we had to use the NAT gateways, and all those things we are discussed under the Amazon Virtual Private Cloud. VPC peering, we are discussing reachability analyzer, all those concepts we are discussing hands-on in Amazon Virtual Private Cloud. In Route 53, those many concepts we are discussed. The database service, we discussed, those are the concepts we are discussed. Basics of the database, what are the types of AWS databases are supporting, and how we are launch and connect the MySQL server using AWS, DynamoDB. Those things we are discussed under the database concept. Security we are providing, application services, monitoring tools we have to cover, CloudWatch, logs, metrics, creating billing alarms, those many monitoring tools we have to cover. Migration and transfers, AWS backup, data synchronization, AWS Snow, only theory we are covered in this one, for this one, not with hands-on. AWS billing and cost management. At the end, we are providing those things. VPC, EC2, RDS, and S3, some project we are done. Those many things we discussed one by one with hands-on every day. So any queries? Raise your hands, I'll unmute you. Yes. Naveen.
No, sir.
Tell me.
No, sir. All clear, sir.
Okay. So from tomorrow onwards, we have to open your AWS accounts. I will provide the steps today. 3 days I am given the permission. I have to unlock it on that website to access the videos. From the 4th day onwards, I am locking. I am providing the PPTs and everything. I am showing this one. Okay, wait. Yes. The attending online session is free for 40 days. N number of students we can attend up to our Zoom capacity is maximum 500 capacity. That's no problem at all. Attending the online session 40 days, we are providing the free service. But the live training recording videos, PPTs, you need to pay this amount. Not for me. On the app, we have to purchase. These things, AWS documentation is nothing but whatever I explain. That is, for example, how to launch and connect the Windows server, how to launch and connect the Linux server. For that, what are the steps we have to follow? What are the relevant screenshots we have taken? All those things I am providing in AWS documentation. Interview questions, AWS dump, that is we are attempting the practitioner level or we are attempting the associate level. What are the questions which are asking? All those dumps we are providing at the end of the service. These things, documentation, interview questions, AWS links, dump at the end of the training we are providing. But for everyday recording videos, PPTs, whoever paid members, we are providing these things every day. We are updating. Attending for all the participants in the Zoom, we are accepting. Right? This is, I'm sending these two courses link also I'm providing. The chat box. The YouTube channel, I think many of the videos are available. Some majority of the videos which are available. I'll send you the link. Right? Anyone have any queries? I'll unmute. Yes, the recording videos I am providing the lifetime. That's why you are paying the amount, 999 rupees. Lifetime recording videos are providing. Any query? I'll send you in the group, no problem at all. If you want to talk with me, you can unmute it. Sham, you can unmute.
Yeah, Doctor. No, I don't have any questions. Everything is good for now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I will provide the link for the course link. Today I will post it on the link. No problem at all.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Okay, thank you, Andy. Today I'll stop it. Tomorrow onwards, you have to open your AWS account. Every day we have to practice it. Whenever my class is over, then we have to practice. So in the PPTs, I am providing step by step. That is, if you see the PPTs, then your practice, your whatever I have to explain, that we are practice with hands-on. Every day I'm providing the PPTs for the paid people only. Right? That's why I'm providing everyday PPTs and the recording. At the end of that, the screenshots, step-by-step screenshots, whenever I'm providing in the before, then you are not practicing. Simply we are seeing those step-by-step, then we have to follow. That's why I'm providing at the beginning every day, PPTs I am providing. At the end of that, the documentation I'm providing. Like that, the 800 pages are there. Step-by-step screenshots I am taken, I am providing at the end of the day. Okay. Okay. Today I had to leave it. Tomorrow I had to take the class with hands-on. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.